What up, YouTube? It's Max Production. I'm back with another video. Yeah, man, I hope you're watching. I hope you're ready for us. So in this tutorial, we are going to be making AMAPIANO. So guys, I hope you've got your FL Studio ready. You've got your plugins ready. Yeah, man. So before we enter into this, I just want to say we are going to be making a kabza type beat. But before we enter into it, I just want to say this, guys. A lot of you are watching my videos, but it's only few of you guys who are subscribing. Guys, please subscribe, like, comment. It really helps me out, man. Like, it helps me out. And I really appreciate the comments. You know, I reply fast. Those who comment on my channel, they know that I reply fast. So if you have any suggestion, anything at all, just comment and I'll get to it. And guys, in this tutorial we're going to be making kabza type beat. Okay, let's get into it. So the first step, you wanna make sure you've got your drum. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to use a drum kit, a drum loop from one of these. Yeah, I'm just going to use this drum loop. Yeah, because just going to use it. Then I'm going to highlight a 4-bar. Then the first step you wanna start when you're making a kabza type beat, you wanna make sure you've got a melody, you've got chords in your head, because kabza loves chords, right? So we are going to make chords, right? We are going to use launch wizard, or you could even use it's launching, or you could even use this one, instruments. You could use keyboard, you could use electric, it still sound good, but I'm going to use this one. And then you need to select a scale. If you have not watched my videos about the scale, hey man, what are you waiting for? Do you need a slap? Just joking, man. Yeah, just check it out, bruh. Check it out, it's going to help you, I guarantee you, because you can't make AMAPIANO without understanding scales. And yeah, so I'm going to use my minor scale. I always love, because AMAPIANO is a jazz, AMAPIANO is located from jazz, so you want to make sure it has a jazz vibe. So I'm going to choose D minor. Let's see what we can make with D minor. So we are still making the chords. We have not even started anything, and to make this chord sound perfect. And so the first step, I always say to people, if you want, you could drop this down, but it sounds harsh. So what you're going to do is that you're going to drop these two down like this, and then sounds good. But we're going to transport the middle note. Okay, so these are my two notes. If I do this, then I'm going to keep these two notes out top. So I'm going to drop this one down, right? I'm keeping these two. These are the middle. This is my middle note, right? If I'm going to keep them up here, guys, this is a lot of music theory. Just bear with me, like, just stick around, let me explain. Don't go anywhere and say this is hard. Max Production is now being complicated. Listen, you've got these 4 notes, right? This is your tri-head. Remember, we always skip one note you put, but it doesn't sound good like this. Listen, it doesn't sound good. So what I need to do is I need to transport this. These are the middle notes. I always tell you to put them up, right? But I'm not gonna do that this time. This time I'm going to put those ones on top down. It's called transpose. I'm transposing those ones down. Now let's listen. Sounds good, right? Then what you wanna do is that you wanna transport this one on top. See, sounds good. Then what you wanna do now is that you wanna add more notes into it. Yeah, you wanna put this notes, the main notes on top. Okay, the main notes. Alright, now let's add notes into it. Simple, you've got good chords. Those even sound better than kabza. Just joking, guys. Alright, so you press Alt R to randomize it a bit, and then you press Alt S to strum it a bit. Increase the volume a bit, just like this. This is the velocity. Okay, we're going to increase the volume just a bit. Drop it down. Then I'm going to use this plugin called Poly6. I'm just going to add a bit of some sadness into it, because that's what kabza normally does. So I'm going to paste this and then something is missing. I have to drop this down. Yeah, drop that one. Then I'm gonna get something like a pad like that. After you sound like this. Send this. Cut out the highs a bit and the lows. I'm like, then I'm gonna add a reverb onto it. Then I'm going to change it to this. To use just something small, nothing difficult. I'm gonna use the chords which I have made. You see, these two chords are always together. going to add a pen flute, something like that. Plugin that I'm using, I'm selecting now the preset. You're going to see what I'm going to do. I'm going to literally press anyway, and where it sounds good. You see, I've used these ones a lot. Né? I'm going to come down some way. Yeah. Just making space, that's all, nothing complicated. Just making space so that it's we can hear it whenever we are playing. Drop some more. Then I'm going to drop on a reverb. You know how I do it, and then drop it down. Then I'm going to use a chorus. And kabza normally freestyle, so you're gonna have to look for a keyboard, a piano, and try to freestyle, so I'm going to use adjective keys and try to freestyle, so follow me. If you have not watched my tutorial about how to freestyle using a normal keyboard for a computer, not a MIDI keyboard, not this keyboard, no, a keyboard from your computer, the desktop or your laptop keyboard, I've done a tutorial on that. I showed people how to do it. If you have not watched my video on that, amen, what are you waiting for? Stop wasting time, man. I'm not going to explain. So this is the scale. You always use two scales. It's either you use minor pentatonic or you're going to use Arab blues. So I told people, if you wanna use Arab blues, this scale, you only use it when you're using a bass line, for example. But now you see I'm using melodies. You're going to use minor pentatonic and you're going to use the scale, D. So see, this is how it's gonna sound. Sounds good, right? Let me change the going to do to this. Now you could leave it like this or you could quantize it, but I feel like when you quantize it you ruin the quality, so I'm going to leave it like right. So sounds good. So I'm going to send this to the mixer. And guys, I'm sick, by the way, and I'm still making these tutorials for you guys because I appreciate you guys and I want you to learn something. So please guys, do the same. Just leave a like to show that Max, thank you, man. Thank you. Even if you are the same thing, guys. Caldra, and I want to remove, I feel like removing these ones as well. Done with that, the next step is to add the bass line. Let's get the bass line going. So right, so okay, bass there in muffin. Sounds good. So we're gonna go to muffin, and then we're gonna get these bass, bass. Then yeah, we're going to increase the level. Yeah. Yes. Then yeah, we're going to operate with our chords is. We're going to just, you see, we're going to use the same bass line. So you know what we're gonna do in this log drum? We're gonna add a bit of what I'm doing. I always look for open spaces like this, and then go down a beat, and then when you go down a beat. This other plugin called KS4. Let me see Pex. Let me see Pex. This guy. Yeah, it's that. If you learn something, because this is what kabza does, and yeah, if I got more time I was gonna finish the beat, arrange it, and show you how it sounds like. But anyways, please subscribe, like if you are new here, and that really helps me out. Max Production out.